Now go ahead and tell 10-year-old James he's getting not one but two Sonic the Hedgehog movies, and the first one was good? Yeah, I'd be shedding some tears of joy. What's going on, you guys? James here with some real news surrounding the Sonic the Hedgehog sequel. We finally got a title and a release date confirmed. 2022 cannot get here quickly enough. Now, before I dive into the little bit of teaser footage they showed, it wasn't much, it was just a logo reveal, but it's still exciting for fans. If it's your first time here at the channel, welcome to Real James, where I talk about movies and news all the time, just like this. So if you don't want to miss out, go ahead and hit the big red button below, subscribe to the channel, tap on that bell, and hit the big like button. It's like right next to it or right below it, depending on how you're viewing this. And guys, get loud in the comments and let me know exactly what your thoughts are on this title and the release date. Are you excited for the sequel, and what'd you think of the first movie? Alrighty guys, so let's get right into the news. This morning we got a very short 10-second little teaser that showed us the official logo for Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and surprise, that's the name of the film. No fancy title, no sort of subtitle, it's just Sonic the Hedgehog 2. But what's really cool is that in that logo reveal we see not only an outline of Sonic, but also of Tails. We last saw Tails in Sonic the Hedgehog during a post-credit scene, and I won't lie to you guys, I had some popcorn in my lap, and I kind of did a little jump, right? My girlfriend looked at me and said, "Boy, you are crazy, you are 20-something years old." Now, I think it's really cool that we got a release date as well, April 8th, 2022. That's far enough away to where I believe that we'll safely be able to return to theaters. The vaccines are rolling out, guys. I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Optimism. But all jokes aside, guys, there's no reason to believe this movie won't crush at the box office, especially after the first film hit theaters and grossed $319.7 million worldwide at the box office. Are y'all kidding me right now? That is a fantastic feat for video game movies. To be honest with you guys, this is probably the best video game adaptation that we've seen on screen, and the reason I say that is because the other ones have been so hit and miss and inconsistent, but this seems to at least be heading in the right direction. And of course they listened to fans after releasing that awful Sonic design the first time around, so there's no reason not to trust the studio and those behind it. Speaking of the cast and crew, guys, Ben Schwartz is expected to come back, Tika Sumpter, James Marsden, and Jim Carrey, but the biggest question is, guys, who is voicing Knuckles? Now, as a fan of Sonic as a kid, I did enjoy the character of Knuckles. I think that they'll give it to Jason Momoa, who recently was reported to be involved and actually offered the role of Knuckles. I got that report from the Illuminati, and it's actually really interesting to think of Jason Momoa as Knuckles. And the reason I say that is because he has personality, he can bring grit to the role, and honestly his voice is just awesome. So I think that he would fit very nicely with this cast and crew. The only thing is, I don't know if he just won't be too busy, right? If Dune takes off, they're gonna have to be filming the rest of those adaptations, right? I mean, we're gonna see Jason Momoa's workload get a lot busier, and also there was that Frosty the Snowman announcement that never went over too well. It's also really nice to see director Jeff Fowler return for the sequel, as well as screenwriters Pat Casey and Josh Miller. The first one had a lot of life, it was funny in moments, and honestly, even though it had some shortcomings, I think they'll work to improve upon that here in the sequel. But outside of the release date and title being announced, guys, there's not much more news, but you can bet your tail, get it? Tail, that when more news breaks, you can find it here on the channel first. So go ahead and hit the big red button below, guys, and tap on that bell so you'll be the first one in the comments. And again, don't forget to let me know, are you excited for Sonic the Hedgehog 2 or not? Personally, you know your boy is excited. Alrighty guys, well again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you at the next screening.